Hello there everyone, this is Darth Gamer here today with a new Battlefront 2 video. In this video, I will be ranking all of the Battlefront 2 co-op maps based on their difficulty on the defending and attacking side. I will be doing only the original trilogy because if I was to do all of the maps it would create a very long video. So anyways, let's get started on the video. The first map I'll be ranking is Jabba's Palace on the defending side. This map is a very easy map and players will normally use it to get XP and such. The first phase is relatively easy and can pretty easily be won, but players will normally fall back and let the enemies capture the post so they can get more kills. The second and third phases are basically the same and can be completed with ease. In this map, phase 4 is the best spot to get a lot of kills due to the large number of enemies coming into one spot and the long amount of time to get those kills. Overall, this map is a great map to play on and it's very satisfying and rewarding. The next map I'll be ranking on the defending side is Castle. This map is a very easy map on phases 1 and 2 and it can easily be won on the first phase, but players will normally fall back to get more XP and kills, like on Jabba's Palace. On this map, characters such as Iron Versio and the Death Trooper are great for clearing out a large number of enemies. These characters can especially be useful in the third and fourth phase, where enemies aren't coming through as many spots and explosives can be used to kill a lot of enemies. Overall, this is a very easy map, but due to the increase in difficulty in the third and fourth phase, I have had to put it on the place I have. The next map I'll be ranking is Yavin 4. On this map, phase 1 is easy due to it being relatively easy to defend the middle post B, but the other two posts are needed to be defended alongside it for the team to win. I can't really say much about phases 2 and 3, but for phase 4 I could say that it's a bit more of a moderate or hard difficulty. So let's go to the next map. The next map I'll be ranking as Hoth. So this one I have a lot of explaining to do, so let's start with phase 1. So this phase can be quite hard due to the 3 posts being spread a fair way apart. So next, phase 2 is medium due to a similar reason to phase 1, of course that being the 2 posts being spread out across the map. So phase 3 is a little easier, but it can depend on how the team goes on defending the posts. Last of all, phase 4 is a pretty easy to defend phase, as the enemies only come through 2 entrances and most of the team will have heroes at this stage. My last point on this map is that phase 1 and 2 can prove a bit challenging if there's an enemy ATSC. The next map I'll be ranking is Death Star 2. So all the phases on this map have a similar difficulty of hard, yet phase 4 can be a bit easier depending on the team. The next map is Mos Eisley. So this is number 6 on the defending side in my ranking. And so this map is a bit of a harder map, but yeah, it can be still won. Number 7, Scarif. So this map It's quite a hard one on phase 1 due to the 3 posts which are sort of spread out across the map. On phase 2 it's kind of the same, but it's a bit easier. Phase 3 and 4 are a bit more challenging, and I'm not sure how often they normally won. The last map I will be ranking on the defending side is Endor. This map, it can be a very challenging map. In phase 1, 2 of the posts are up on hills, so due to the trees on the 2 hills, it can be hard to target enemies. In phase 2, 1 of the posts is up on a hill and isn't usually defended, so due to this, there might only be 1 player on the point and the phase will probably be lost. All I can say for phase 3 is that it is a bit of an easier phase, especially if there's a player using an ATST. I have given phase 4 a difficulty of near impossible due to the multiple entrances, the speed that enemies get back to the point, and the large number of enemies coming through some entrances. Now let's get onto attacking sides. For number 1 on the attacking side is Jabba's Palace. So this map, very much like on the defending side, is quite easy to play. So phase 3 and 4 can be a bit harder, but phase 1 and 2 are pretty easy to complete. The next map is Yavin 4. So this map is normally completed pretty easily by players when they are attacking, even though there can be a bit of a slight challenge depending on how good the team is. The next map for attacking side, number 3, is Kessel. So phase 1 is pretty easy completed, but the other phases are a bit harder. Phase 4 can prove a bit of a challenge depending on what characters players are using, but explosives and rapid fire firing blasters are good for clearing out enemies easily. Number 4, Hoth. So on Hoth, phase 1 is easy but can be a little challenging, and like other maps it can depend on the team. Phase 2 is very easy and doesn't prove much of a challenge. Phase 3 is normally completed quite quickly, and that's really all I can say on that. In phase 4 is moderate and can be quite challenging at times. Number 5, Death Star 2. On Death Star 2, phase 1 to 3 are completed relatively well, and there isn't much challenge for players attacking. Phase 4 can be quite of a challenge due to enemies spawning under the ground level on the post and in other locations. Number 6, Scarif. I'm not too sure about Scarif since I didn't get time to do a ranking for the attacking side when making this video, but all I can say really for it is that it can be a little bit of a challenging map, but you can still win it as the rebels. Number 7, Mos Eisley. Phase 1 and 2 on Mos Eisley are pretty easy and are completed within the time limit, depending on which post players choose to go to. For example, the middle post B can prove a bit more of a challenge compared to the A post, which is a lot easier. Phase 3 is a bit harder, but it's pretty much always completed on this map. Last of all, phase 4 is quite hard to complete, but can be completed. And phase 4 isn't normally completed. I feel like I might have said phase 4 twice there. Sorry if I did say that. I'm recording this in one go. Anyways, last of all, Endor. So phase 1 on Endor on the attacking side is phase 1 on Endor is easy. Phases 2 and 3 are moderate, and phase 4 is near impossible and isn't normally won. Like, for example, I've only won once on Endor, and it was only after being on overtime for a very long time. Anyways, that will be the end of the video for today, and this video has proved a bit of a challenge for me to make, like these maps in this video are challenging. Anyways, I will see you all later. Goodbye, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Anyways, goodbye.